as promised, we've got Mark Bucher from the Boulevard Ensemble Theater in the studio here live. Mark, thanks for coming down here.
Hey, Jeff, a pleasure to be here, and it's always a pleasure to see your wonderful beaming countenance. You never get any older. One of the eighth wonders of the world, certainly.
I could say the same for you, Mark.
Yes, you could if you were legally blind, but you're not. Somebody has to play Oscar. No, not Oscar Wilde. But
someone would believe me then, but you are actually. You're directing this.
I did direct the Milwaukee and the state premiere of Circle Mirror Transformation, a new play by a fabulous playwright, Annie Baker. It is a delightful treatise about how art and theater can transform your life. This script has won rave reviews in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Sandy Duncan, if you remember, the television and sometimes film actress, toured in the role of Marty, the acting teacher. It's a delightful treatise about an acting class in a community rec center. A fabulous cast, a creme de la creme of Milwaukee theater, including the wonderful Kate Sherry as Marty, Jamie Jastrab as her husband James, Michael Weber, the irascible Michael Weber, as Schultz, the delightful Christine Polnow as Lauren. She is a recent alumni or alumnus or alumna of First Stage Milwaukee and their production of All's Well, no, As You Like It. And I saved the best for last. Beth Mulholland as Teresa. It is comic, it is quirky, it is piquant, it is an exploration of how art does affect you, and yet it is also an exploration of how to become unstuck in your life. And it only runs through September 4th.
Very covering limited. A lot of ground there. You're covering quite a bit of ground there.
Well, I've gained weight, so yes, I'm covering more ground than I used to.
I'm glad that's a positive for everyone, because the more of you, the better.
More of me. Right? Why not take more of me?
We want more Mark Bucher, and we got it because another directing. You are planning on.
This is our 26th season. Yeah. It's sort of like I am becoming Milwaukee's answer to a poor man's Orson Welles.
I thought you were retired from directing.
I'm tired of directing, but I'm retired.
They could not hold you back.
They couldn't hold me back. It's like a fire horse hearing the bell once yet again.
And I'm quite happy. So, this is a great space for this sort of a play, right?
It really is.
Tailor-made.
The Boulevard, as you know, Jeff, because you attend almost every other show.
I can't endorse these things. I can just explain to the listener.
You could endow, but that's a different subject matter.
That's true.
The Boulevard, located in the heart of Bayview, Lincoln and KK, and it is so suitable for film acting, very nuanced, because you're so close. We only seat several dozen patrons per performance, and as you know, this is our 26th season. This is the opening salvo of 26 years, and it is a perfect step into what we do best, which is offer opportunity for new and returning actors and premiere such diverting and dynamic work as Annie Baker's delightful piquant comedy, Circle Mirror Transformation.
But just the sound of this makes me think that it was almost written for your space. It's supposed to be a rec area with some
in an all-utilitarian room.
Divulging and learning about themselves and I didn't.
Well, we have received such wonderful press, rave reviews from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. The Shepherd Express nearly exploded in a gush of praise, as well as Peggy Dunnigan and PS Performing Arts, a new website for performing arts. It's great to have a female voice review theater as well as...
It's a theater blog, basically?
It's a theater blog, or beautiful. Blogette. Would that be Blogette? Blogessa?
Sure.
Bloggen?
Yeah.
And Julie Blogetta.
Yes.
And Julie McHale from Waukesha Freeman, and many other Wisconsin Gazette, Shepherd Express, Quest Magazine. There's a ton of press that's out there. And it's so great to be on MSE, which is, I think, so linked in spirit to the alternative artistic offerings that truly enhances what Milwaukee was and still can be.
Oh, we are. We're there. And
you are there.
We enjoy having you down here, Mark. And what was the biggest challenge on this for you as a director for this play? What was your challenge, and how did you make that maybe a strength for this production?
Well, Honestly, Jeff, sometimes this is going to sound like a compliment to you. I always try to cut you down if I can, but you ask some very intelligent questions. I think what happens to some artists is they work smarter, and I've had a chance to work smarter. I cast the play exceptionally well. I was very fortunate. And then I just got out of their way. My goal is to direct less and just remind the actors of their choices. This script is an actor's playground. It's a delight because you have so many levels and so many choices. While it's a piquant comedy in the sense of Dante's comedy, it gives an actor a chance to play drama, pathos, humor, irony, sarcasm, and love. And as with every bad or good situation, there's a romance that happens in the class which really shouldn't. And of course, everything devolves from that point.
Excellent. This is kicking off this weekend.
26th season. Actually, it opened last week.
Oh, it did.
We got such wonderful press for it. We'll play only 2 more weeks.
Right.
7 very limited performances. And as you know, as I mentioned, we only seat several dozen patrons per performance. We are the original Milwaukee premier storefront theater in Milwaukee and in Bayview. We started and contributed to the Bayview Renaissance. I know I'm a shrinking violet.
Absolutely. No, it really has been amazing.
Right. As you know, it formerly housed an adult bookstore, so that space has a history of performance.
You were there before, though, too.
I think I went in to use the phone. That's how we met, isn't it?
That's right.
That's right.
Mark, give me a preview for the season. What are the highlights?
Great highlights, including the Jeff Joy story. We hope to get Uma Thurman to play that role.
Sure.
Or
She's
Johnny
gonna beef
Depp.
up.
We're going to be doing Cowboy vs. Samurai, a delightful play by Michael Golamko, a retelling of Cyrano de Bergerac from the Asian American viewpoint. It is
excellent.
Delightful, and we have a great cast, David Lee and some other wonderful performers, as well as performing a series of one-act comedies at Christmas called Happy Holly Plays, if you get it, Happy Holly Plays, and closing our season with a very dynamic script, again by a female playwright, Lisa Loomer's Living Out, the plight of a Latina nanny trying to live the American dream in America. It is a dramatic comedy, it is charming, and it will wrench your heart. The wonderful Marion Araujo appears in the production. And again, so we're doing scripts that speak to diversity, speak to our ethnic heritage in Milwaukee, and also mirror the Milwaukee community as it presently stands.
Mark, I am really astounded. It's great to hear your voice down here and your voice in Milwaukee theater. It is 26 amazing seasons. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Jeff,
for that quarter century of devotion and for bringing Milwaukee all the greatest.
And I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you and MSE having alternative theater arts on the air. God bless you.
Fabulous. The rundown again would be, if you wanted to contact Boulevard Theater, it would be?
Well, we have the website, boulevardtheater.com, and of course we are located in Bayview. You could always call us. We are in the book, but that number is 744-5757.
Excellent. Look forward to this production and the next upcoming productions, and hope to have you back here, Mark. Because
I certainly hope so.
It looks like a great.
I think you and I should host a radio show together, don't you, Jeff?
Mark, you'll be down here again. We always love to have you because you're just a special friend.
I'm kind of like a human zebra mollusk. I just won't let go.
It's beautiful. Mark, thanks again. We'll have you down here for the next production. You can give us
Jeff.
a report on how the rest of this production went.
Aye, Captain.
Excellent. More blues here. Some more hometown blues and roots with semi-twang. Wages of Sin, something Mark would not know about.
That's a great film.
You should listen to this, though. This one is a new release, just wonderfully done. Michael Feldman co-writing on some of these songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get this out here. A bit of local talent. Nervous Energy is the name of this one with Semi-Twang's Wages of Sin right here at WMSE.